ION started from a realization I had when driving down a hill in the Chilterns in 1982. I'd been deeply contemplating a paper by Dr. Linus Pauling, the twice Nobel Prize winner, and Dr. Patrick Holford, the head of psychiatric research in Canada. They were speaking of a new paradigm called orthomolecular medicine. They proposed that by understanding a person's genetic uniqueness and their biochemical individuality, diseases could be prevented and reversed with the right orthomolecules, that is, nutrients. Could it really be, I thought, that diabetes and heart disease, obesity, even cancer and mental illness are a function, largely a result of suboptimum nutrition, faulty nutrition and lifestyle? Now, in the early 80s, that was a radical idea. Jeff Bland was studying with Linus Pauling and went off to form the Institute of Functional Medicine. And I started ION with Linus Pauling as the patron, which spawned the whole profession of nutritional therapy as we know it today. The logic was, and is, that doctors simply do not have the time to study nutrition. Most barely get a day in their medical training. So the future would have to depend on developing an army of highly skilled nutritional therapists, not only knowledgeable about nutrition, but also how to affect nutrition and lifestyle changes. I left ION as CEO in 1998, and I've watched its training standard get higher and higher, now appropriately degree accredited with the highest quality of teaching, excellent short and postgraduate courses for continuing CPD, and a solid clinic to support clinical experience, incorporating the Brain Bioclinic, focusing on mental health issues, which are so strongly linked to suboptimum nutrition. My own path has focused more lately on Alzheimer's disease and how to prevent it. It's a wonderful example of optimum nutrition in action. With only 1% of cases in the genes and no effective drug. My colleague at Oxford, Professor David Smith, who used to be Vice Dean at the University of Oxford's Division of Medical Science, now Emeritus Professor of Pharmacology, who has recently joined the Orthomolecular Medicine Hall of Fame along with Pauling and Hoffer, had shown up to 73% less brain shrinkage in a year compared to placebo, no further cognitive decline, and in fact 30% of the trial's pre-dementia participants ended the year with a clinical dementia rating of 0. The best drug, by comparison, has reduced brain shrinkage by only 2%, with absolutely no clinical benefit at all. So let's break it down. First, the ones who benefit the most have a high blood level of homocysteine. So there you see a functional test of the kind that you're going to learn about as you study at ION. Those given B vitamins at high doses, 500 microgram of B12, for example, which is more than 200 times the RDA, which I call the ridiculous dietary arbitrary. As David Smith says, the optimal intake of a nutrient is simply the level that relieves symptoms of the individual, and we are all different. Also, his research showed that those with low omega-3 status didn't benefit from the B vitamins. So there you have the principle of synergy. You can't build a brain without both sufficient omega-3 and B vitamins. Correcting nutrition and lifestyle factors like this can reasonably be expected to cut the number of people getting Alzheimer's, the most terrible disease, by 1/3. This is the kind of thing you're going to learn and the kind of impact you can have in the world as a nutritional therapist. After 18 years of over 100 million man-hours at NASA, at a cost of £8 billion, we are now getting images from deep space from the James Webb satellite, orbiting about 1 million miles from Earth. I mean, what a bold vision that is. Yet here we are already with the science that can eliminate the vast majority of people's unnecessary suffering through optimum nutrition at a fraction of the cost. We may learn more about where planets came from, But if we don't learn quickly to put nutrition at the very top of our own and our nation's health agenda, our quality and quantity of life will continue to degenerate. Brain size has already shrunk from 1.49 to 1.35 kg since 10,000 years ago. IQ is falling at an estimated rate of 7% per generation. The demand for nutritional help, sadly, is growing exponentially. Becoming an ION-trained nutritional therapist is not only an excellent career choice, but it's intellectually, emotionally, morally, and spiritually fulfilling. It's about making a choice to be part of the solution, not part of the problem. I have never met anyone who regretted making that choice, however tough it can be, juggling life, money, and time. I wish you the very best and look forward to meeting you on the front line.